Hello and welcome to another episode of Flash Friday. That's right, today we are playing Coloruid. Colored? I think it's trying to go colored, but it kind of looks like Uid from Druid. So Coloruid? Colored. Yes, we're going with colored. But it seems to be like a nice little puzzle game. I enjoy puzzle games a lot. I'm hoping you'll enjoy this puzzle game with me. This game has 16 levels. We'll see how far we get. But this seems like it's right up my alley. So we're trying to turn this whole thing to a single color. And the one color matches everything. So first level, very easy. But it's trying to get us to see different ways. So it's easy enough going on here, but it looks like it's going to be a lot more complicated. But it looks like with this red one hiding here and here, we want red to be our go-to color. But I think we need to mix yellow, green, red. Pow. Getting into that mindset of, you know, trying to do things in the right way. So we get 4 here. And when you think about this, we're going to end up having everything else being another color and then yellow. So to get things to mix properly, I think we're going to go orange, red, green, yellow. So you kind of want to work on your inside layers or working out. So in a puzzle, it's kind of like a Sudoku. You work on the ones that you know are obvious, work your way out. So here we're going to have 5, and we need to end with a yellow. Blue, green, red, orange, yellow. This is a fun game. I'm enjoying it. The puzzle aspect is something I love about games, if you don't know me. Puzzles are life. The more puzzlier, the puzzliest level, the puzzliest a game could be, the better. And it, gets your mind working, especially at like 8:30 in the morning. So this red, what if we go red here? Red, yellow, yellow. Magic. All the magic for you, my youngins. So there's multiple things of blue, green, orange, and red. So we have the least of orange here, but we have the least of orange and green. So this is where it's going to get tough, because we can't do the least into the most at this point. But we do see 2 blues on the outside. Blue's the most spread apart. So we're going to end up doing blue last, so we don't want that right now. Looks like we might tag yellow into, I want to say orange into red. Into blue. Into blue. Let's end it with different colors all the time. It's so great to be ending it in different colors. Open this little morph. These are looking like little Pokeballs. Do you see that? Do you see that with me? Or maybe it's an abstract eye with like a pimple. Or you can think of these as the eyes and this is the mouth or something. I don't know. Your eyes are like, whoa, wonky. Wonky, wonky. So we have the 2 greens spread out, and we have the yellows spread out. But the greens are going to change off this one red. orange, blue, yellow. Oh, for a second I thought I pressed the wrong button. I was like, I didn't press the yellow. Oh my gosh, help me right now. Be careful when you're playing, because sometimes it might not actually be on the tiles. So for this one, we're actually going to do 2 yellows in a row. It may seem odd, but trust me on this. It's how you get the level done. It may seem very odd, but you know, sometimes the odd things are what throw you off in a puzzle, because it may not be that obvious, but it's what you want. It's what you really, really want. So these puzzles are getting a little more advanced, it seems, especially with this new one coming on. Greens into yellows into the oranges into the reds into the blues. There we go. We solved the code. We cracked the Blues Clues. Welcome to Blues Clues. Blues Clues survives all. It trumps everything we needed to trump. As we have a hidden green one down here, and up here we can see. So with this, we're going to probably end on the greens, but we can connect the yellows automatically. But let's connect all the reds, because we can do that as well. So the reds into yellows into the blues. You could do greens as well here, but we're gonna make this easier on ourselves. And you know what? I like the color green right now in this exact moment, so we're going to turn this all into the greens. As I said, we'd probably end on the greens here, and you know what? We followed through on that. This level is very tricky. We can tell because this part right here is actually going to transform when we turn this part red, and that brings the 2 greens together. That saves us our whole step that we're looking for in the very beginning, and it stops this piece from getting stuck at the very end. Because if you go through this, you're going to find this one piece up here to be stuck the entire time. And then it's just going to follow through with the yellow, choice of red or blue, and the opposite color. But I mean, we felt like looking at blue there for a moment, so that's how we ended up there. So at this level, this is an unlucky level 13, very unfortunately. So if it doesn't work the first time you do it, you just gotta try again, and hoping something doesn't get stuck up here, over here. It's usually an orange, maybe a red, depending on how you do it, that gets stuck. So just follow through with it 2-3 times, and you'll hopefully get it based on how the physics are going in your favor. But we are going to start with the obvious. We're going to go green, red, orange, yellow, blue. And there we've completed the level. And as I said, if it messes up, you gotta do it again. I promise you, this is the correct method, as I've just shown you. This level is actually a lot more forthcoming than at first it looks. So if you look at it, we can see all the orange are touching this red one, and then all the red is now touching this new orange blob. All the yellow, if we can get it clicked, is then touching that new red blob, and all the green into all of the blue. So for this level, we're also going to start with the obvious one, and then here is where it actually matters which one you choose. So we're going to go into all the yellow, and then all into the blue. And here we are, finally on level 16. It's sad to see this game finally end, but, you know, it was a great journey. So we're going to start off with the obvious orange. We're going to hitch our way into a red bonanza, into our green little comfort zone, into a bit of yellow, and we're gonna end with blue, just because we're sad that it's finally coming to an end. We could have ended on a sunny horizon, but you know, the next Horizon will be next Friday on the next Flash Friday. If you enjoyed Coloruid, colored fluid, that's what it is. Color fluid. Colored fluid. Coloruid. Okay, yeah, color fluid. That's what it is based off of, but we're gonna call it colored. If you enjoyed colored, please feel free to suggest another game in the description for me to play, because, you know, I enjoy getting to hear all of your suggestions on the next game to play. Like, because honestly, I can only find so many games myself, and I want to play games that you also enjoy. I've gotten some great suggestions in the past, so please, please just send them my way. But until next week, let's high five out.